Hey everybody, MarikoOkuri here, bringing you our first bonus video for my blind run of Mega Man Unlimited. Alright, well, if you guys have noted throughout my blind run of this game, is that I have started as soon as Mega Man Unlimited was released, so later on throughout the blind run, it turns out that there was an update for the game, taking MegaPhilX taking note of some feedback and issues that players have seen or have, just concerns about. So what he did is that he updated the game, not only to fix some issues, but he also added some new features to the game. And are they for the best? To be honest, I think so, because it kind of gives more to this game, since it did kind of feel kind of empty after you've beaten the game on normal mode. And why did I say normal mode? Well, that's going to be one of the things we're going to be talking about. But the reason why I'm here on the intro is that there is something I did not take note of, or didn't even know about until later. If you actually sit through the whole entire introduction, I don't know if this is from the previous version or the new version, but you actually get a new title theme. I'm guessing that this is because either MegaPhilX had two different types of title screen themes, or there was an unused one and he just wanted to add it in, or either one of the two. But if you sit through the whole entire introduction, you actually get a different title screen, title theme. And if you just skip through the intro at the beginning, now you get the same one. Well, basically I did see, but I'm gonna probably need to cut it in some later on this video, so that way I can show it off. But for now, as you can see on the bottom corner, it says 1.1.0. The version I had was just 1.1. I mean, just 1.0. So obviously this is an updated version. And the new things that he added to this game are actually pretty nice. I think this was added in version 2, I think, but there's now options to add keyboard inputs. I probably need to go check on the older version to see if that wasn't in that. I think I'm pretty sure it was just only control setup instead of keyboard and control pad setup, but I'm not sure. What's new to this game is that there is now two new game difficulties. You have the original difficulty from the previous versions, but also a new easy mode and Insta Death mode. Now, easy mode is basically Mega Man 10's equivalent of basically easy mode. The differences are that in easy mode, well, actually I'm going to show you what we got, so let's go to my save file. As you can see, easy mode is pretty easy since I already got the Yoko letters, the full E-tanks, W-tanks, and even 999 bolts. And all I have left is just Yoyo Man. So I guess we'll use Yoyo Man as a way to explain what's been changed. Or a stage to explain what's been changed in this version. And we'll also be going back to another stage to show off some very good changes to stage design. But right here, in easy mode, there are new platforms that are meant to cover up areas that could possibly kill you, or just basically to make the game much more easier. just like Mega Man 10 did with the propeller platforms. As for enemies, it's been said in his, he actually noted all the changes that he added, and in the, let me get review, and in that it says that, it's added some platforms, to help you with more difficult areas. Let me get Tank Arsenal, even though I don't even need it. Final stages have an extra checkpoint. Some enemies are less aggressive, and enemies deal less damage. So this is basically like the opposite. So not only are you getting Mega Man 10's easy mode settings of platforms that do not, let me get rid of you. Not only do you get Mega Man 10's platforms to help with difficult spots, but you also get basically like the opposite of Proto Man, where now enemies do less damage to you instead of doing twice as much damage, just like Proto Man. Nope. I'm trying to just try out my new weapons throughout this, or not new weapons, I mean try out my Robot Master weapons throughout these stages a bit more, because I never really tried most of them at all. I mostly used Comet Dash or Rainbow Beam or Nail Shield to get me through areas. I never really used any other weapons besides those. But yeah, this new easy mode actually does make the game much more easier. I've been able to breeze through levels much more faster thanks to easy mode. While I won't be using easy mode anytime soon anymore after I finish the game on easy mode, I will say that this is a good addition for people that are new to Mega Man or not really good at Mega Man, or just basically a casual gamer that doesn't have the skill enough to beat Mega Man Unlimited on its regular difficulty, since, like I said, this game is not that I'm saying that other gamers that don't play Mega Man are terrible at this game. I'm just saying that this game is much more difficult than your modern or regular Mega Man games, like Mega Man 9 and 10. And that does require some skill to actually sometimes get through some parts of this game. Another addition that well, it's not really an addition, but kind of a question, is that I was actually thinking that there were going to be some Robot Master changes, like as in their attack patterns or the types of attacks they will have. Kind of like in Mega Man, I think, Powered Up, where if you play on easy difficulty, all the Robot Masters have a downgraded version of their attacks. Or no, Mega Man 10 actually. Like how Pump Man in normal mode has like a bunch of water shield bubbles around him, where in easy mode he only has like about 4, maybe 5? Whoa, that was a close one. And I fall off on a simple jump. Oh, that was something. Actually, I'll cut back to when I get back to the boss select screen so I can show off some other changes made in the game. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And now what we want to do is head off to Rainbow Man's level. The thing is that Rainbow Man actually had some significant changes to his level. Out of all the Robot Master stages, the new version page on MegaPhilX's website says that there have been some miscellaneous level modifications based on players' feedbacks. I guess it was only mainly just Rainbow Man out of all of them, because it seems that Rainbow Man is the only level that seems to have been changed. well, not really changed, but modified to be much more easier. We're still playing on easy mode, so if you see any of these gray barrel-like platforms, they're not supposed to be there, so don't think that this level has just gotten much more easier thanks to the feedback from everyone. This is actually just added like that. And as you can see, some Insta Death enemies, or basically beams, are now semi-deadly as they were before. They do take a lot of health, but it takes about maybe 2 shots of laser just to kill you. And as you can see right here, with this spreader room, he has added 2 platform, or not 2 platforms, but 2 kind of rainbow blocks here. This is to help with players to shoot the spreader to move out of the way, because if you remember in my blind run, we had to jump and shoot at the same, at the right height just in order to hit it. In that room as well, the spreader is taking much more time, has much more time to let you, I don't think it's to dash out, but I think to at least get out of there as quick as you can. Possibly to be enough to use Comet Dash to get across there. I'm just gonna get this extra life and bolt, if I don't miss anymore. There we go. Also, nothing has changed in this room with the Laser Devil. The only difference is that right now it's in easy mode, so all these platforms are here to help you out with the laser beams. Let me just get through this real quick. Uh-oh. Oh, just barely. Another nice addition is that he added this other platform right here in order to help you get these items instead of having to just pass by them on your first go, which is really nice because I think this level will need a lot of extra lives for players, or at least for people that are playing for their first time, so giving them a chance to get another extra life is kind of nice. Almost shot myself in there. Oh, I actually want to show off another thing. If you die after you pass the Laser Devil, you actually do not have to face the Laser Devil anymore. He has added a checkpoint after the Laser Devil, so that way you don't have to face him each time you die. And that's a very good change that he added to that one, because I don't think anybody wants to... even though some mini-bosses for Mega Man games have been fun to probably fight more than once, the Laser Devil, after your first, probably third time fighting him, you probably don't want to do it again and again. So, that's a good change that he added to that one. And nothing different here. And there we go. Back to Rainbow Man's door. And with that, I only have one more change to show, even though it's pretty obvious that it's been changed. I still want to show it off, so I will be right back. Okay, this isn't exactly where I want to resume my recording, but a little nice addition to easy mode right here is that if you're not really good with using Rush Jet, or just not really good at saving up your weapon energy for Rush Jet throughout this segment of Wily's stage, you can use these platforms to get to this first part without using your Rush Jet. which is nice. So that way you're not having to use all your rush jet energy at the very beginning. For me, I'm just gonna keep going with it. This rush jet just breaks through this whole entire part. Alright, now here comes my fate. This is what I want to show off. Not the boss of Wily Stage 1, which for some reason the platforms have actually made it much more easier to navigate through this. Let me see if they actually added anything. Yes, they have. They added platforms for the actually, I should probably just do this. But what I want to show off is not Beat saving me, or failing to save me each time. Beat, please let me die. You actually start right at the beginning of the boss entrance, instead of having to begin all the way back at the rain segment or the rush jet segment before this. And I love this little addition. And you know, because I had so much trouble trying to go through this first stage without that checkpoint. The other stages, they were fine. This one was hell for me. But yeah, that's a nice addition that he added. Another thing I wanted to show off, which I did not do back in Rainbow Man stage, so let's head out. Let's load up our save. Let's try Comet Woman. If you go back to a stage that you already have beaten, you can actually go press the system menu button or select and actually exit the stage. That is one thing I actually was wondering why it wasn't added, because some levels you do need to go back to go get some Yoko letters, and well, I will admit that I think it's much more better if you go through the whole entire level after you grab the Yoko letter. For some people, it seems like somewhat of an annoyance if they can't leave the stage as soon as they get the Yoko letter, since, you know, they already beat the stage. What's the point of doing it again? For me, I see it as a completion kind of thing, but yeah, that's just me. But yeah, that's basically most of the changes added to Mega Man Unlimited. There is one secret I don't know how to get, and that is get the shampoo cameo in the shop. I think I remember seeing it in MegaPhilX's own developer Let's Plays his own game video of Mega Man Unlimited, and that it showed an image of shampoo taking the place of Roll there. I don't know if that was probably just a concept image or concept image to, or basically something that he was gonna plan to put in, but decided to just take it out for some reason. But if it's still in there, I would actually like to know how to get it, just so I just like to see it. But yeah, that's actually pretty much it. There's nothing else actually changed throughout the rest of the game. Trinitro Man's platforms with the nitroglycerin blocks are the same. Glue Man's the same. Nail Man still the same. Tank Man, I think it's pretty much the same as well. JetMan, Yoyo Man, Comet Woman. I think it's just only Rainbow Man that mainly got a change in his level design. But yeah, just noting the rest of the changes that I can't actually show off or don't really care for to show off, since, you know, it's pretty obvious what they do. Says that there's also been, you can now press any button to skip cutscenes instead of having to press, I think, enter or space, I don't know, or the start button. Fixed gamepads relying on the hat for DPad for Xbox 360 and others. I don't know what that actually means. He's also fixed the glitch that makes Mega Man zip through walls using certain platforms like the glue shot and the conveyor belts in Tank Man stage. JetMan, he fixed up the JetMan glitch that keeps him from staying stuck in the ground occasionally. I actually never seen that, but oh well. That's fixed anyways. He also fixed the issue when pausing during a scene transition. I don't think I ever had that happen to me. I have had Mega Man dash upward with Comet Dash and Yoyo Man stage, but that's another thing. It also allows players to save their game after completing the games. And oh, actually there is one more thing I almost forgot to show off. And let's go back to the title screen. And that is the new Insta Dead mode. Insta Death, Insta Dead. It doesn't really matter because you're gonna die. At first I thought this was just another name for hard difficulty, like Proto Man difficulty, or like Mega Man 9 and 10's hard mode where you take more damage or such. No. This is like Perfect Runner's difficulty. Let's actually go for the easiest stage and go for Nail Man. Just so I can show off what it actually is. Yep. Insta Death mode is actually a one-hit kill mode. Basically, you only have one unit of health, and one simple hit, even if it's the weakest attack for an enemy in all of Mega Man Unlimited, you're dead as soon as you're hit. And the best part, or the worst part, depending on who you are, is that if you find any weapon energy or even have an E-Tank, they're pretty much useless. E-Tanks don't... You can still use an E-Tank, I think, but it won't do anything. The game has been set to not allow any addition of energy from pickups or energy tanks. Its limit is only one unit of health, so you're pretty much stuck like this throughout the whole entire level, the whole entire boss fights, the whole entire game, actually. So I like this because it actually does, like, again, this game is like a test of everyone's Mega Man skills. And the best part is that this is a great mode for perfect runners like Roma Mithril and other perfect runners to try out, especially to use when doing their videos instead of having to wait for themselves to die, or having to find some spikes or pits to jump into just to restart the level or such. Or actually, I think it's more of restart recording, so I don't know how much that is. But I feel like this is like a perfect runners mode instead of a Insta Death mode, since, well, even though you do instantly die if you get hit by anything, it does seem like more of a... Now this part right here in Nail Man stage, this is the hardest part to do with Insta Death. I don't think I ever have gotten past this. I probably shouldn't have stood there. But yep, that's all that there is for Mega Man Unlimited. Nothing really else different throughout the game, so yeah, this is pretty much the end of basically Mega Man Unlimited, the game itself. All I have left to do is do the Robot Master bios, and I'm done with this game, and I can get back to finishing up Yoshi's Island and Survival Kits. So if you like this part, subscribe to my videos, white little button, give me a good thumbs up review down below this video, and check out my other parts if you like this one. In the next part, we are going to take a look at all the Robot Masters' personal interests, their quotes and such, see who they are. So, I will see you guys next time.